Our initiative this year really comes out of the responsibility for all Canadians to understand the impact of colonialism, to understand the impact that residential schools had on our Indigenous communities. And certainly within Sturgeon, we have, I would say, a fairly high percentage of Indigenous students that attend our schools, well over 10%. And we have neighbors right next door to us, the Alexander First Nation. And it's an opportunity for us to get to know them better, to understand their culture, and to learn from them.
Kids see this as an opportunity to learn about something that's a little bit different. So we spark that for them and bring in all these different events to talk to our kids about the importance of learning the history of our First People.
Divisionally, we've had events happening such as the blanket exercises. That's been an outstanding start to that cultural understanding. We've had the Indigenous dancers and storytellers coming into our schools. We've had teepee teachings with an elder, and we've partnered with our community groups such as Be Fit for Life, who's come in and done learning with our students and staff around moving and playing through traditional games.
When we look at these types of activities, it just brings a greater sense of belonging for all students, as well as celebrating that element of our First Nation, Métis and Inuit cultures as well.
In the beginning, there was lots of cooperation and support between you and the settlers. The settlers and their leaders recognized you. They understood that you had rights.
The blanket exercise is it's an interactive exercise. The participants, they are trading, much like the First Nations people did. And as they go through the process of colonization, different things happen to them where some of their land is taken away, some of their children are taken away. Any staff that's experienced the blanket exercise, the first reaction we're getting back, oh, my kids have to do this.
It was an amazing eye-opener. It brings out a lot of emotion for the people that do the blanket exercise.
I strongly believe most people should see that. It changes your perspective so much. It just changes how you think about other people's cultures.
Each teepee represents something that is special. So those things, those values, come from our worldview.
Teepee Teachings is tied to grade 4 curriculum. They discuss with students what each pole represents in the teepees, and the elder will teach what she knows and what she has been taught about how that connects to a person's life.
Whenever you see a golden eagle in the sky, know that it was just a little mouse that was listening to the roaring in his ear.
We celebrated traditional storytelling, where the elements of nature and animals were brought into the story. We saw cultural dances that were part of the Métis culture, and the music that accompanied those as well.
So by looking at this game, can you tell me any things that you might find interesting about the way that this was made? I came to share some information with the grade 3-4s about Indigenous games in Alberta, how the games were played, why they were played, and then an opportunity for people to craft the equipment and then try out the games that they make.
There was many different ways to celebrate cultures and many ways that they do it.
My favorite part today was launching the kickballs with our feet and our partner trying to catch them.
I had lots of fun doing different dances that I've never learned before.
In Sturgeon School Division, we believe that when we get involved in these types of initiatives or projects, that we really take it as far as we can go, that we really engage as many people as we can, because we want to see, at the end of the day, the biggest benefit is for our students and for our school community.
We're teaching kids about acceptance and understanding of their cultural heritage, and that we all belong. We all belong to our school, and everyone is accepted here.
We've had a very positive start to this whole initiative, this whole journey. We've received so much positive feedback about the events that have happened, the people we've brought in to help with this cultural learning and understanding. As a public school division, we're so grateful to have great community partners to help us along this journey, including the Heritage Museum of St. Albert, the Métis Association, the elders from Alexander First Nation, and the Alberta Wellness Fund. And so we're really excited about what we've done this year and where we're going in future years.